This is a match we usually get in like top 4, to be honest, but here we are after Skuro beat Afro's Incineroar Impulse, so we're going to have this one early.
We'll have to see how this one goes, honestly.
Yeah.
Starting off quite passive. Oh, actually, Zone going in really aggressively.
For this matchup, it's fairly aggressive start actually, but you know, I think what we'll find is they're just sort of going to play it safe, and we're going to feel each other out, see what each other's do in certain corner situations, blah blah blah.
Both these players will really look to try and control the stage. As if either one gets like the most stage control, they can do just so much.
That is definitely how this matchup really goes, because they both have a lot of stage control abilities.
Lots of abilities right now. Zone's appearing to have the upper hand here in terms of advantage wins, but doesn't seem to be getting a lot off them. Afro seems to be getting either to the ledge or back on stage quite easily.
Yep.
Lovely charge shot to cover those there. You can see he's very smart with where he's charging these. It's either to force an approach, from which he can usually shield whatever.
See, I feel like Afro just has a sense for when Zone is going to grab, so he just seems to be shielding all the time. But he also plays quite anti-grab in general. You're not going to get close enough to a Samus to be able to grab them very often.
Yeah.
So.
And Zone seems to be making the common mistake of trying to jump at. Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is. That is the word. Let's get that commentary cliche out of the way.
Do you know what happened there? Zone must have stolen the jump or something during that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. One of the jarring things about this matchup for Palu, I think, is Samus's huge roll. Like,
of course, yeah. It may be slow, but it covers a lot of distance.
Like, she can almost roll behind you from zero range. It's mental.
Yeah. What we'll see a lot from Zone is the Palutena Reflect will really help him zone out in this matchup.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to overuse it, because that's a very easy thing to start to read.
Well, and that's 3 stocks to 1 now, so Zone is taking this game pretty convincingly at this point.
He did seem quite dominant through most of this.
Yeah,
it was usually his approaches, his neutral wins.
Making the most of this SD. He's making this game his for sure.
No time to breathe on this one. It's no respect for the SD. It's just going straight back in there.
Covering that neutral, get a nice little jab.
Just trying to deny Afro the most amount of space that he can.
Yeah.
Keeping him at the ledges, keeping him in the corners, not letting him have the time.
Oh yeah.
Well spotted, Sleepy Boy.
We're still crew by times.
We literally just hadn't noticed that at all.
I wasn't looking at the time.
Yeah.
Luckily for the looks of it, the timer doesn't seem to be going to come into effect here, especially with the speed of this game. Afro already at 97.
Yeah.
His third stock here.
He just really needs to finish this one off before he gets anything else done though.
Zone seems to have a very good idea of Afro and Samus' options.
Yes, definitely. They've played a lot of sets at this point.
Two players
he
that really
knows
seem
what ranges to look out for, tip or F tilt, etc, etc, etc.
Two players that really seem to know what the other ones.
Yeah. But Afro's going to make this as hard as possible for Zone.
We may always see a reverse 3-stop, we can't count them out yet. But that SD stock 1 may...
This is Palu we're talking about there, she's got some fairly reliable kill options.
Afro Smash has got to look at some really early kills on this one.
Afro's really good at not putting himself like high above Palu, and that is obviously something that Palu would love because
just catching it with the side B there to finish off that first game.
He hasn't really used that much of a game.
It came out a few times and it almost always managed to connect there. It was just trying to find the space, the time to try and get back to the stage then.
Indeed.
Very rough.
So yes. We'll see.
Game 1 goes to Zone.
Hopefully Afro doesn't SD again.
That was a rough one on that.
I need to stop saying it.
And very unfortunate. You hate to see it happen, guys.
Yeah.
Not letting my man breathe out here. Changing the timer back now, just so we have.
No, not to me. There you go.
Proper. Now that these players can effectively time each other out, something that will be very exciting to see.
Yes,
sure.
no, so
time each other out.
there's a new strategy.
I mean, there was nothing stopping them timing each other out, but a bit more opportunity this time.
Yeah.
Will we see a switch come out for either of these guys? Hopping over a Zelda. Don't think so.
Yeah.
Stick it with the Samus for a while, I'm not sure.
Buff Zelda, nah.
Buff Zelda's fine. Doesn't put
Zelda
it in the
may be
top
buff,
tier.
but doesn't make her brain dead. Apart from online, of course.
Of course. A nice teleport cancel carry up from zone early on in that game. Bit of a flex, but we'll accept it.
I feel like you've got it. TP cancels on this stage are. Oh, sorry.
We lost speed there for a second.
Yeah.
As you can see, Afro already in the corner here, thanks to zone. Really effective at rushing him down, not letting him have the time to either even start charging the charge shot.
Oh, we got some big damage coming out right now. 68.
Wonderful string coming out there from Afro.
Yeah, we just covered.
Unfortunately, gives up stage control there to try and get out an early kill. I can see the reasoning behind it. If he had that down air on it, it would have given him so much momentum going into these next few stocks.
Like an insane amount, yeah. I think he's feeling himself after the crew battle.
Oh, definitely. He's clutching out that crew battle.
Yep.
Random up B, might have expected a run-up grab from zone.
I think Zone was expecting a fastball there from Afro, but Afro's just keeping it cool.
Very good mix-ups coming out from both these players. Not letting too much get red from either of those.
Yeah.
Afro especially, mixing up his recovery a lot, making sure that it's never an easy edge guard to the zone.
Yeah.
Wonderful back air there.
And that wolf back air coming out.
Zone getting caught in a bit of a frame trap there. Counter coming out again, didn't seem to get anything off there.
This is still close as long as Zone can clutch this out. Oh, that was a lovely net anti-air.
Seen some good reversals from zone. So I'm not going to put them past him to even this out quite soundly.
30%, I always forget how much damage that does.
That is... It's not going to turn the tide of the battle, but it is definitely going to be something that's...
This is 74%, mate. That is a massive amount of damage to go on in those like 5 seconds.
To regain control of this match.
And that'll do it.
Very good roll read on that.
Yep. I didn't see, but you know.
I haven't noticed Afro rolling a lot from ledge, but...
No, but I think he's probably just been conditioning Afro to do so.
Possibly.
Intentionally or unintentionally, you just sense that that was the option that Afro probably wanted to do.
These oppressive aerials coming out from zone. Oh, giving up a lot of stage control there to try and go for that kill. Honestly, he didn't need it. The sensor almost even now.
That's true, but maybe he just thought that Afro maybe was getting a bit too comfortable off stage, recovering in the same way.
Yeah, he has been sitting on stage a lot of the time, allowing Afro to recover quite safely.
Exactly.
And then punishing get up options.
I feel like going forward, you need to threaten off stage, otherwise you're just giving up pressure.
That up air nearly killing off the top. Such a strong up air, so huge as well.
Nice jump read. And there's the forward air off the down tilt. Not going to kill because it's talent.
Afro using the bomb to avoid that side B. Didn't want to burn his air dodge that early on.
That air armor is heavy, and that. Ooh, maybe bad DI.
Yeah,
Not sure about
he
that
definitely
one.
wasn't expecting that move.
Oh, the air dodge, but the air dodge is back on stage. He was expecting the one off stage, I think.
This is a much closer game than last game, definitely.
And there's
Even
the best move in the
stocks
game
going
coming through for the kill.
One stock match coming down here. Stocks are even.
Yep.
No charge shot on deck for Afro either. Ooh, a solid 40 off the back.
Holy moly.
That's going to put a little bit of fear into zone, definitely.
Just the damage output Samus has with the right move.
81.
Absolutely insane.
We've seen 2 charge shots and zone's easily nearly at kill percent now. So here come the Nares. That side B, always very, very threatening off stage. Comes coming out. Another charge shot.
Good grief. Alpha is so good with that move.
He just has such
Been
a good
conditioning
idea.
people with that since 2016, and he's not stopping.
Such a good idea of how their opponent wants to move, wants to approach, wants to play their neutral game, and then just stuffing it out before it even starts.
Indeed, indeed. It's just so effective.
Zone being very threatening here at this ledge. Luckily, the Town of City platform giving
Afro's
Afro
chilling, man.
space.
Actually, he's not in the lead. For a second, I just got that.
Another charge shot to finish out that game. Oh god.
Man,
Don't
good
know
stuff
about
from
you.
Afro to come back.
Afro was definitely in Zone's head that game. It
Yes.
felt like it. More so, Zone just...
He wasn't happy with that SD clearly. It was just like,
No.
it's not the sort of player I am. I'm gonna.
Kane. Oh, on Twitter, @ojackson.
Well, how do you
O Jack, and then STON.
Oh, Jack.
STON.
Yeah, because at the moment you're Moke.
I am Moke. Hello,
So,
Exotic
what do you
is
think
me.
about
How was your, is it K?
Kane, yeah.
That's
QAYN. Doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. Hopping into this next game now already. Oh, multi-parry off that side B. Afro's going for these ballsy plays straight off the bat. Again, Zone going hyper aggressive against Afro here.
Yeah, these guys, like, they're so good at just... It's not even combos that they're doing, they're just getting the right strings. They've felt out the out of hit stun options that they're going to go for, and they're just getting loads of moves after each combo and doing like 60-70% to each other at the start of each stock.
Definitely, in this matchup,
It's really cool to see.
It's massively neutral based. It's that one neutral win can really change the momentum of the fight, and you can see that definitely happening in these battles going on.
Yeah, whoever has the lead, like the game completely changes. I mean, that's obviously the case in general, but especially this time.
It's incredibly volatile. The damage output of both of these characters just being so high. Oh, wonderful.
Standing perfectly.
Ooh. So looking a bit lost here off stage. I'm not really sure what to do. I feel like Zone probably should have taken maybe a minute in between the games.
Oh, nice. That was a lovely sequence. The parry and then dash attack, which is not the easiest of sequences. And
Of
then
course, yeah.
just drifting all the way over and smacking him with that shield once again.
Of course, dash attack and back air both having invincible armor on the shield. Definitely be stuffing out any burst options that Afro might want to use.
Such goodness.
Barely jumping over that charge shot there. Another roll from Afro.
Tricky DI from Afro there.
Ooh, a nice catch. Barely
Going up the
avoiding that
stage.
side B. Afro being really good at just weaving in and out of those offstage side Bs.
Afro just likes to put a bit of doubt in you. Like, you think it's your turn, and then he's like, okay, but what if you went there and I spiked? Yeah.
What if I release a charge shot and now you're at 80?
Yeah. Afro that turns steel. Oh, lovely
waiting for
baits.
those
Let's go,
options.
Zone.
Waiting for that roll.
That was lovely.
So badly.
We're seeing the
You can tell he wants the back throw.
yeah.
Going for an overshoot though.
We're seeing the high-level player adaptation in action so hard right now. It's so nice to watch.
Zone is especially adapting to the pressure of the charge shots that Afro almost always has now.
Yeah.
A lot of this game is being spent on stage.
Again, he read that jump with the nair. He's done that like
Just running
twice.
into the shield, still looking for that
Again!
roll.
Zone is in Afro's head, man.
It's that grab. The grab is, if less laggy than in other games, it's still very, very slow grab. And only has a hitbox on the way out.
Oh,
Unfortunate SD there, the angle to
yeah.
ledge.
Again, very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. You hate to see it happen.
Yeah. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was. Anyways,
You see that time and time again.
you hate to see it.
Another charge shot coming out. I haven't seen him hit one this game so far after the dominant run he had with them last game. It feels like Zone has definitely adapted to
Yeah, it's just
how Afro uses this.
Zone's time to shine, and here comes the ledge strat, the Palu ledge strat. Oh, okay. Ballsy
Zone is
attack there.
definitely reading a lot of roll build-ups from Afro now. And I do need to see Afro start to adapt to that. Lots of jumps, lots of neutrals, even get-ups.
Nice tech from Zone, because otherwise that would have probably been a combo opportunity for Afro.
Ooh, that up air. So strong.
I know, but that's what I was saying earlier. In game 1, he was just not letting himself get up there, especially on PS2. That's a really horrible place to be versus Palu. And then as soon as he was up there, Zone was like, "You're mine."
Definitely.
You're mine.